after as they would rather forget. And that is football. Let's have things work here. Let's talk about volleyball now. Changing the strategy from football, and don't hurt Manchester United anymore. Just let them be. It's a week which they'll never forget. Lindsay Geruto and Wisa Edith are here. They are from KCB volleyball team. They are the defending champions of Africa Club Championship. You beat Kenya Prisons in the in the quarters, and also Kenya Pipeline in the semis to qualify to the finals, where you beat Al Ahly to win the club championship after a long time of waiting. And here you are preparing for the same thing in May 2023. Are you ready, Lindsay?
Yeah, we are ready.
How ready are you? What are you doing different now?
It's all about preparation, early preparation, the way we did last year. Yeah.
What's different? Like, what are the new techniques that you're learning about this, so that to ensure that, you know, any team you beat every other day, they go back to training. They train for you for the entire season, waiting for you in the same event. You beat them.
It's all about training, nothing new, but training. Hard work, yeah.
Wisa, from your side?
Just as my colleague has said, we are training, of course putting in more effort, more than what we did last year. In the match, we know where we went wrong, we know our shortcomings, we are working on them, and still building on our strong points. Where we had in the club championship, we are building on them also, so as to make sure that we defend our title.
You have the best coaches, by the way, Bituk and Mr. Munala. This is the best this country has ever seen in terms of volleyball. When you talk about these two coaches, they have seen it all. They have won these titles, and they have seen everything about Africa and how the teams from Africa, their behavioral change in terms of strategy and how they attend games and how they approach games. You lost the national title to Kenya Pipeline. How do you bounce back from that?
I think what I can say is we didn't have luck because we played well. If you compare the other games from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the finals, I think that was the game that we played very well. It's only that I think Kenya Pipeline had some luck. Yeah.
They had some luck.
Yeah.
If Gitao hears you say lot, I'm like, he wouldn't agree with you anyway. He will fight to the last minute because he knows he has the best team. He said when he came from the club championship that he fielded a young team, which he has molded, by the way, maintained the same players until the National Volleyball League finals, and probably he's going to field the same team in the Africa Club Championship. How do you bounce back?
Losing against Pipeline, I can say it was a bad day in office for us. We had a good, we played a good match. The players were in a high morale, but it was not our day. And as a sports person, you have to be ready for any results. It might go your way or not. So on that day, the results did not favor us, but we took it as a stepping stone. We noted where we made the mistakes. Our coaches noted our areas of weaknesses, and we are working on them right now in our training.
Looking at KCB, this is a team that it's not struggling about money. Money is not the problem with KCB. I want to believe that. And if I'm wrong, you can also correct me. This is a team which has pushed the best players across all the volleyball league and all the clubs. You have players who came from Pipeline, players who came from Kenya Prisons. There are players who came from other teams. And they're here, even international players. You have them, you know who I'm talking about. What do you think can stand in your way from not winning any other title? Because you should be doing a clean sweep with the best players that you have.
The way Hedi has said, in terms of sports, sometimes you can win, sometimes you can lose. It's not guaranteed you win all the matches.
Edith, you know what I'm talking about. You're one of the players who came in to support KCB, and here you are.
First of all, I'd like to appreciate our management so much. They've been supportive all through. We get our allowances, our salaries in good time. That gives us morale as a team, and now it's just for us to do our part. For them, they have done their part. I can't say we lack anything. We are given the training facilities we need, and right now we are training indoor. I can say thank you to the KCB management. They are doing a good job. Now the remaining part is for us as players and the technical bench. We have to prove to them that you are the best. They have done their part, and for us it's just to prove to them they did not waste their money. They put their money in a safe place, and we are going to give them results.
I have seen so many young players, especially in the league right now. How many matches have you played, by the way?
In the league, we've just played so far one match.
One match?
Yeah.
And how is it going? Because you beat KDF, or Kenya Army as they call themselves, like they never existed. That was a thrash.
Yeah, we played one match, and it was a match for us to gauge ourselves, given that right now we have new recruits in the team. It was an opportunity for them. Our coaches gave them an opportunity to see and gauge them how they are, even as we trained for the club championship. We were scheduled to play 2 matches, Kenya Army and KDF, but Kenya Army did not show up. So we had only 1 match against KDF, and we had to give our all so that we proved to the coaches that this season we are prepared to go against any team that comes our way.
What did you learn in that match? Because it was a match that clearly you overpowered them from the very beginning. They had no choice. They were to fight back, but they didn't fight back. As we know, our servicemen always fight back, but they didn't. The service women that we have here, maybe in one way or the other, they said, like, you know what, we've lost this thing. But gauging yourself from that one match and looking at yourself from playoffs to a new season, what do you see?
What I can say is that this new season we have some new players, the young ones, and they were given opportunity by the coach. So I think it was like a build-up game for us, because that's the first match for this year with the new players. So it was a build-up game, and we played very well. They've already gelled with us very well.
You've seen how the season has begun. So many teams are coming out. You see Kenya Prisons, and you see Kenya Pipeline, and so many others. Nairobi Water and Prisons as well. They're doing so well, and you ask yourself, is this how competitive it can get? Probably looking at the fielding of players, looking at the quality of players who are coming in, young and vibrant, who wants to win. Like, you have one of the attackers for KCB. I don't know her name, but she came from Kesogon. So, what do you make of this season? How is it going to be like? Is it more competitive from the previous season, because there's so many young blood coming in?
This season, I can say it's going to be competitive. First of all, just gauge by the number of teams in the league compared to last season. Right now we have, I think, 10 ladies team, as compared to the past season where we had at least 6-7 teams. So having increased the number of teams tells you that we have increased number of players and increased number of competitions. So it's going to be a very competitive team. Each and every team has recruited younger players. So we expect to be a very challenging and a competitive season.
We saw Noel Murambi leave the National League. We saw Chumba left for another league out of the country. We saw Adiambo as well left. Are you receiving these deals as well, or you're turning them down because you want to remain home?
What I can say is that I think the more you played very well, you'll be noted by other people. So they played very well. That's why they're outside there. They are playing.
Wisa, how many have you turned down? Probably because you want to remain home with Mama.
Yeah, personally I've turned down, I guess, two or three. But
why?
The reasons best known to myself. It was a very hard decision to make, and the one big reason why I turned one down, it's because coming to KCB, I had set like 2 targets. I wanted to win the club championship and the National League with KCB. I've done one is remaining, so I had not yet accomplished my goals at KCB. And given the fact that they are paying me very well, I had to bring something back to them. I didn't turn the offer because it was a bad one or what. I just had my own personal reason. Yeah.
And clearly, it's happening in May. What's your target, Jeruto? Because it's May or not.
I think
probably the next club championship you might not be there.
Nothing else but to win to defend the title back.
Oh, you're going to defend it? I told you, so many players who left the club championship last time, those who ended their journey at the semis, at the quarters, at the first round, they went back to training. And trust me, the Northern Africa teams, they're waiting for you.
We are also training, and we've rectified our weaknesses so that we can win that club championship. It's all about training, nothing new, nothing else.
It's all about training.
Yeah.
How you intensify it. From your side, are you winning it this time round again to defend it?
Of course, we are going to nothing short than a win at the club championship. We are the champions. Everybody is looking at us. They have to beat us. So, and for us, we are not sleeping, like we are not relaxing and knowing that we are champions. We have to build on that. Being a champion is easy, but maintaining to be at the top, it's the task. So for us, we came back. We are training, knowing that we have to defend our title, and it's not an easy thing to do. So we are putting in more effort in our training and in everything we do. We're trying to gel as a team, having new players. We're trying to bond and be one, so that we can go there at the club championship and do what we did last club championship.
What do you make of the new players who have come into KCB?
No, I was there.
No, what do you make of the new players who are coming in?
I think
Those who have come in from for KCB and they're trying to make their name, they're trying to fight for the positions, obviously, and they want to stamp the authority when they're coming in. You see, when I come to a new team, I want them to realize that I didn't just come here. I was poached, I was realized, I was discovered that I can play.
what I can say with KCB, there's nothing like you are new. It's your effort, and coaches gives everyone equal chance. There's nothing that you are a senior player, you are a junior player, you are new, you are old. No, it's all about opportunity. Everyone gets equal opportunity.
You're parting short.
First of all, I will say about the junior players at KCB. So far, I've seen them work, I've seen them train. They are putting in more effort. They are promising, I can say. And I can say they have a bright future only if they remain focused, they remain disciplined. That means our volleyball is still, the ladies team, the national team, has people to back it up as of now. And I also like to appreciate our KCB management for bringing them on board, the junior players, and also for maintaining the old players who are there at the club championship. So I know we are going to do wonders this season. And I also like to appreciate our fans, and I will promise them that as KCB, you are going to make them proud once more.
Lindsay, parting shot.
What I can say is that whatever we are going to do in training, I think we are going to apply them in the game the right way. Because I know everyone targets KCB now in Africa. We were the champions, and we are going to defend the same cup also.
Thank you so much, Lindsay Jeruto and Edith Wisa, Malkia Strikers. You've been doing so well on the other side as well, and we hope that KCB can as well defend this title once again. It comes